Thank you. Thank you, Samantha and Tyler. Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Menke, and I'm today representing the Strategic Development Center of the OSA Peninsula. And Hazel Leighton is a colleague of mine that's the project coordinator who's here on the call as well. And our bioregion, you can see in this photo, is down in the southern part of Costa Rica on the Pacific coast and includes the entire peninsula there. You go to the next slide. The Osa Peninsula was named by National Geographic as one of the most biologically intense places in the world. And it has this picture is actually on the edge of the Corcovado National Park, and you can just feel, I'd say, just the abundance of plant life in this photo. Next slide. So some of the key features within the OSAR, it has 2.5% of the world's biodiversity and 5% of the world's plant and animal species, and just 3 millionths of the Earth's surface. It has the largest mangrove forest in Central America, and Central America's Pacific coast. The Gulf of Dulce Bay is one of four tropical fjords in the world, and has the largest undeveloped stretch of lowland rainforest in the world. And it's also home to the Nobi tribal community, and in Costa Rican cultures. Next slide. In 2015, me and my team were invited to come and do a participatory systems mapping process with the local communities and indigenous people of the OSA to really support them in coming together around a shared vision, what the challenges are in the region, and what some of the opportunities are. Next slide. And this is a very complex systems map, which I'm not going to get into, but this was the result of that process. And I'll just point out a couple of things. One is that the overall shared vision that came out of that was having a regenerative economy that supports the communities, a thriving community, as well as culture. And if people's jobs are reliant on a healthy ecosystem, then they're incentivized ideally to support the ecosystem. And so the vision was really this regenerative economy, thriving communities, and a thriving ecosystem. And some of the major challenges and barriers, vicious cycles that came out of this process was understanding that there is a lot of unsustainable development. There are a lot of international, especially in the last 3 years, a lot of international acquisition of lands. There's unsustainable agriculture. There's also poverty alongside conservation, which is actually driving some of the illegal activities of deforestation, poaching, and mining. And then there's fragmentation amongst the groups working there, cultural erosion. So, there are many, many complex issues. And so with this project, we're seeking to address those. Next slide. So CEDPO was founded in 2022, and the original intention was, well, it's to promote a regenerative future for the OSA Peninsula, but it was really to support projects that would help to change the systems dynamics of the OSA so that our social economic systems could really come into harmony with the natural systems of the place to promote this shared vision. Next slide. So CEDPO is governed by an NGO, which is Regenerative Earth, a government institution, the Institute of Rural Development, University PIOSA. The University of Costa Rica has a program in the OSA, and then a community governance body that is made up of both local and indigenous peoples in the OSA Peninsula. Next slide. This is kind of our core team, bioregional organizing team. So Gerardo Chavez, the president of the Territorial Council, myself, just director of Regenerative Earth, Diego Queiroz Padilla, who's the PIOSA director. And then Hazel Leighton is our CEDPO program coordinator. James Honey and Teodoro are also support team staff. Next slide. Our theory of change is really underpinned by this rigorous systems analysis, and that's what is really driving, I would say, our objectives and strategies and the work that we've done over the last 4 years. Next slide. So the three areas of focus, we develop and strengthen locally led regenerative projects and community organizations and governance, connect communities, needs, actors, initiatives, and resources with projects and with each other, and then invest in locally led regenerative projects through, primarily, we've been doing it through philanthropic grants. Next slide. So this is our network map as well as kind of our flow of resources map. And currently, Regenerative Earth is really acting as a fiscal sponsor and supporting the CEDPO staff and projects. But what we are planning to do this year is to set up a bioregional financing facility that can receive donations, receive investments from not only US donors, but also Costa Rican donors, the Costa Rican government, other international donors. And then that would be supporting the core team for CEDPO, as well as investing in the projects that we're supporting. And then CEDPO's role is also connecting government institutions, NGOs, and universities to those projects so that we're maximizing the resources that are available to us on the peninsula. Next slide. We support and choose projects through a systems criteria, and those projects typically fall within three primary sectors, which is environmental, social, and economic. Next slide. I'm going to just we've supported about 15 different projects through capacity strengthening and direct investments. So I'm
One
just
minute remaining, Jennifer.
Okay, so I'll just share a few of the projects. This is one of our major projects is working with the Nobi tribe and knowledge exchange and growing gardens of native seeds and agricultural practices. Next slide. And then we're supporting the only recycling center in the Osa Peninsula. Next slide. As well as growing native vanilla and agroforestry systems. Next slide. And then women-led meliponiculture. Next slide. And then in the next 3 years, we intend to establish a Costa Rican BFF, have a core operations team of a coordinator, administrator, project manager, and invest in local projects that promote a regenerative future for the Osa Peninsula. Next slide. And then we are seeking 100K, annually to meet our operational needs. And then we've already received 35,000 for 2025, which we're hoping is going to be a 3-year 35,000 for the next couple of years. So we're basically seeking about 65,000 in addition to this annually to support CEDPO's work into the future. Thank you.